Hey ladies, how are you? This is Rashida Omalade Sule at Marry Let's Talk. It is Saturday morning, guys. I got up this morning. I was a bit lagging, just dragging, but I just had to throw this video out there because I just felt like, you know, um, we're going to talk about being a wise woman today, okay? Respecting your in laws, loving them regardless of whether they're good, bad, good, bad. So once again, welcome again to my channel, Married Let's Talk. Please, if what I've been saying is blessing you, just hit the subscribe button and like it. If not, it's okay. Keep it moving. It's just Rashid. I'm going to say what I need to say. So today we're going to talk about respecting your in-laws, regardless of what you think they're doing or trying to do. Respect them. I'm not saying let them live with you. And if they do, good for you. If they do, God bless you. A lot of people that know me, they know that my mother-in-law she lived with me for about 9, 10 years before she went to Nigeria for like a couple of months, and then she came back. So in total, she lived with me for about 13 years. Did we have our differences? We had one on a major, it was real major. And basically what happened was that, when I have my babies, she usually, take care of the babies and all of that. And one particular day, I was cleaning out my room and she was praying. She's Muslim. So she was praying, always praying. And the baby was crying, which was at the time Palace. He was crying and he was at it. And she came and she said, oh, Yatunu, because that's what she calls me. Yatunu, my first daughter, my only daughter actually. Her name is Itunu, which means comfort. So she came and she gave me the baby. She said that she wanted to finish her prayer real quick and that he was crying. And I said, sure. So then I put the baby on the bed while I was cleaning around the surface of the room. And he just kept crying. I checked the diaper. His diaper was not wet. And I gave him food. He didn't want it. I'm like, you feel like crying? Okay. Help your lungs out, Okay. So I closed the door. And I noticed that within 5 minutes, my mother-in-law came knocking on the door wanting a baby. And I'm like, no, you go do what you need to do. If he wants to cry, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with babies crying. He's crying. His diaper's changed. He's not hungry. And she was not finding it funny. Like, she literally wanted to knock the door down and get this baby. And I said no. And I took my baby and I went downstairs. She followed me downstairs the staircase. My husband was just sitting in front of the TV, like, just pressing the television. And me and his mother, we're like going like this around the house. And then I went back upstairs in my room and I said, Elijah, I'm not giving you this baby. This is my child. He wants to cry. You let him cry. I'm not one of those mothers who would not allow a child to cry. They want to cry? Cry. And she was like, no, it's not right. It's not fair. I gave you the baby. No, I gave birth to the baby. So it was like that. But I wasn't really talking, at her like that or to her like that. But to make a long story short, I became quiet. After I gave her the child, I just didn't say nothing. The next day I went to school. I'll greet her good morning and I'll just keep it moving. I'll come back and I'll just go straight to my room. And she didn't like that. So she had called my mom and she said she didn't know what was wrong with me and I was acting funny and da-da-da. It was because of the child. So they came and I just was trying to explain that, I love my mother-in-law. I call her mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law, but when it comes to things of my children, I want a situation where she will allow me to be their mother. If they cry, let them cry. If they're crying for no reason, then let them cry. The boy eventually, of course, he was quiet. Eventually became quiet, but that was the only issue that we had ever. Every other issue was never an issue because, I cooked, I cleaned. She sees how I take care of my home. And she came and she fell right in. And it was like more of, Saturdays I clean and Sundays we go to church and Saturdays I cook and all that good stuff. We cook, we wash clothes, we do all of that. And we go out if the time permits us to go out. So you have to respect your parents because at the end of the day,